Hello. Welcome to another edition of Soccer We Like It, the Man United direction. And today we're talking about a lot of transfers that have been involving Manchester United. We're going to talk about Jack Grealish, we're going to talk about Jadon Sancho, we're going to talk about Rodon, who Ryan Giggs has recommended, and we're also going to talk about Jude Bellingham and Van der Beek. Now, Jadon Sancho has refused to sign an extended contract on Borussia Dortmund. I think the fact of the matter is simple. He's already told them he's going to do that 1 year, which is this extended year, which he's on now. He's doing that year. Then he's going to leave Borussia Dortmund this summer, which is the end of this season. United have the option to get him, and he's the number one priority. United's number one priority is Jadon Sancho. While you're watching our video, don't forget to drop a like, drop a comment, and please don't forget to subscribe if you are a new viewer for the very first time. Now, we all know United's number one target is Jadon Sancho. We know that, so let's get that out of the way. Secondly, Jude Bellingham, another youngster from Birmingham City, who United have been looking at. He's still in between a situation where should I go to Germany, should I go to United? He's still thinking. So United's well, let's put it on the pause side. Now, Rodon is a Welsh winger who Ryan Giggs recommended. Ryan Giggs, if you don't forget, Ryan Giggs was the guy who recommended Daniel James to United. Okay, but he is in the Championship League. The fact of the matter is, how good is this guy? Ryan Giggs said he's good, but okay. The fact of the matter is simple. Do we want just a player who can run, like Forrest Gump, and just keep running? Who doesn't have to make the right decisions? Who has not got a lot of tricks in his box? Is that where we are? We don't want athletes. We want skillful footballers who know what to do when they are not running with the ball or not running into space, just running into a blind alley. So let's put Rodon to another side on a block. Van der Beek and Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish is British. Van der Beek, as we know, is Dutch. Jack Grealish is older. Van der Beek is younger. Jack Grealish is okay, he plays for Aston Villa. Okay, he's all right. He did a good job for Aston Villa in a very bad Aston Villa team, but he's really the main man in Aston Villa. But at the same time, look at Van der Beek. He's Dutch, plays for Ajax, top of the table, Champions League team, guaranteed, skillful footballer. He's a better footballer when it comes to football than Jack Grealish. He's younger by 2 years, I think. Don't quote me on that. I think he's 2 years younger than Jack Grealish. So you have Jack Grealish and you have Van der Beek. Van der Beek is younger. Jack Grealish is older. Van der Beek is more skillful. Jack Grealish is older. Van der Beek has got more European experience, more skillful, played in top Champions League football than Jack Grealish. British, European, cheaper, more expensive. What do United really want? If the fact of the matter is, our last couple of transfers, other than Bruno, were all British players. Are we turning to Man United Brexit? Is it the fact of the matter is that either United scouts don't know about European football, or they just want to be comfortable and or we're just going to do the EPL? We can't concentrate on just having British players of EPL. We have to, if we want to get back to the pinnacle and the top of the English League and the European champions, we have to buy technically gifted footballers who have very high football intelligence. Stop buying British average players. We have to move from that model. There are some great English players. Jude Bellingham is English. Sancho's English. Grealish, British. But the same fact of the matter is, Van der Beek is a better footballer. Don't you want better footballers who are more technically better, who can create things out of nothing, than just overspending on a British player who's, okay, you've seen him play Aston Villa. We get it. You want to buy a player who you've seen play. These days, you can get the footage of anyone in the league these days because of technology. So it doesn't even matter. So you're not looking for an excuse that Jack Grealish is a better option than Van der Beek. I think that's a bad move. I think Van der Beek, because you see, we need to move out of that mentality. We're stuck in that box of, oh, we have to buy British. No, we don't have to buy British. We have to buy gifted footballers. I don't care if the guy comes from Timbuktu. I don't give a monkey's where he comes from, as far as he can deliver at the highest level. Pardon me, my mask is slipping off. As far as he can play at the highest level, that's all that matters. I don't give a monkey's. I want United to look at this from all angles. Stop looking at British players. Look for technically gifted European players who can adapt, who are doing well in their countries. Dutch players are very technically and adaptable players. We've had some good Dutch players. RVP, RVN, Arnold Murin in the 80s. God, what's his guy who played in the defense for Man United, that Jose Mourinho, so I can't remember his name. But he was Dutch. So United need to come out of that mentality of we can only sign British players because British players. We have a bunch of clowns making noise in the motorcycle in the back, so please pardon the noise around here. Anyway, back to what we were saying. Van der Beek is a better option because he's even cheaper. Why would you spend more expensive money on an British player and a cheaper Dutch player when the cheaper Dutch player is a better player than the guy who's English or British, whatever you want to call it? See what I mean? And that's the argument I'm trying to make for you guys today. Van der Beek or Jack Grealish, who will make a better impact in Manchester United? That's all we want to know. We need footballers who are better technical players, ballers, not guys who just, look good in a United shirt because they're of the color of their passport. We need to come out of that mentality. While you're watching our video, don't forget to drop a like, drop a comment. Van der Beek or Jack Grealish? Who do United want, and who will make a bigger impact at Manchester United going forward? Van der Beek is younger. Yes, Real Madrid want him, but can Real Madrid said they want everybody anyway. So I don't even care what Real Madrid say. If he's available, United should go for him. That's all I think. Just go for a technically gifted footballer. Look at his stats. He's a better footballer than Jack Grealish. As for United, our next game on Friday is a friendly game against West Brom. It's a good game. United are going to watch it. Our video is going to, we're going to have people going to send out some of the match previews of that game before our next game on Saturday. It's going to be away to Spurs when the EPL starts. We have a video coming out in the next couple of days. It's all about United training. We had a match between United players against each other. The game ended 4-4. Pogba and Rashford were on the same side. Bruno and Martial were on the other side. Rashford got a hat-trick. Pogba scored. Pogba got 3 assists. Martial, Bruno scored on the other side. So the game ended 4-4. But it was Pogba against Bruno. That was the whole thing. And the game ended 4-4. And United, I have pictures. We'll send pictures of United training. And the positivity, the energy is there, and it looks good. And United look like they're ready to go and get that 4th spot or the 3rd spot. It just needs consistency. While you're watching my video, don't forget to subscribe. I'm Tim Ross, your host, Soccer as we like it, the Man United Nation, the fastest growing channel in the United States. Support us, give us all the support and love you can give. We really appreciate it. I'm out of here. Hope you guys are keeping safe. And don't forget, stay safe, stay well.